Eychimo here. Thought I'd go into Star Citizen and check out the new patch, see if anything's noticeably different. Uh, it was just a very small patch, couple things. I really did not notice anything. Pretty much everything ran the same way. The only thing I did notice, I took the Avenger Titan out. Thought I'd make a light cargo run because, of course, with the patch, they reset everything. What I did notice is the doors are still broke. Couldn't get it to reset no matter what I tried. Finally went around to landing pad 9 here and went around the back way to get to my ship. I did try to reset the door a time or two. It just wouldn't work. As you can see, it's partially open. I don't even see how that can happen, but obviously they got door stops. So I just went around to pad 9, went in the back way. I am running this in VR, figured it couldn't hurt. Didn't seem to be running too bad. It might be running 20 frames per second, which is pretty much standard. With or without VR in this game, it's obviously I have noticed that the frames per second I get doesn't really matter whether I'm in VR or 2D. What matters is how many people are on the server. So that tells me it's definitely not a hardware issue. It's just bad code, bad coding one way or the other. But going around the back way, it did work. Was able to get to my ship. Had to be careful here because somebody was checking it out. So I had to be careful getting in it to make sure nobody tried to sneak in the back. You know how people are. They get kicks out of stealing things. It's always important to lock your ship up when people are around and make sure your doors are closed. So I didn't take any time getting in. I just got in, fired it up, took off before anybody could think they could open a door. Something you need to be in the habit of doing in Star Citizen. Did get interdicted 2, maybe 3 times here after jumping on the quantum travel.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, they reset all the credits, which is standard procedure for when they do any type of patch, no matter how big it is. Close mobile glass.
Affirmative.
Landing gear seems to be stuck down, even though it says it's up. You may notice that when you're trying to apply throttle, you're stuck at 50 max KPS. Just hit your end key again, your gear comes or actually goes up, even though it says it's up. It is not up because you definitely can't advance your throttles.
Engaging jump.
As I said, quite a 2, maybe 3 interdictions. Jump.
Engaging jump.
As you can tell, I just ignored them. Jump.
Engaging jump.
As you can tell, this really wasn't a long trip. The longest part of any of these trips is just getting close to the planet, even using the planetary jump points. Still looking 10-15 minutes, depending on how close you can get to one, where you want to land.
Engaging jump.
I may call it realism, but I think it's just pretty much a game killer, and people are not going to like it. Taking 15-20 minutes to go from a planetary jump point to actually get near your landing zone. Now what I did notice is once I landed, going up to the kiosk, which was something they worked on, I suppose, what was in the patch that they worked on, I went into the kiosk, and the kiosk did absolutely nothing. Hit buy. My ship would not highlight, so I could not actually buy anything, because as far as it was concerned, my ship wasn't outside. That's a small possibility. Maybe it wasn't close enough, but I was in the lights.
Automated landing activated.
So I would think I was close enough. So we got out, ran up there, made this trip for nothing, as we couldn't get the kiosk to work. And this poor guy trying to land this freelancer over there, he couldn't get it down on the ground. That's something they just really have to fix, because the only way you can actually get your ship to stay on the ground is to turn it off. I have never, as you can see, he's floating in the wind. He was having a hell of a time. He's trying to land. And just something that they really need. I don't know if their physics are messed up or what is, but something they really need to work on. Hopefully they'll be fixing that sooner or later, but it can get aggravating at times. Trying to get your ship to stay on the ground. A lot of times you'll start your ship, gets blown sideways from the wind. I don't know how many tons some of these ships are supposed to weigh, but I'm pretty sure the wind shouldn't be blowing them around. Even if there was no gravity at all, I would think, I don't know. But as you can see, we fire this up, try to get it to, and my ship will not highlight.